Hello, welcome. I need to get a little information from you. How many people will be playing?
You're alone, by yourself. That's great, thank you.
Are you a first time?
That's what I thought. I'm so glad to see you back. I really am.
Please type in your... Thanks a lot. As you know, your buzzer is the key with the B on it. Don't make any mistakes now. We're watching you.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is brought to you by ADH Technologies. If we told you who we are, we'd have to kill you. And now, here's your host, Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, tell me something, all right? If you're so down on technology, why do you have a computer? You know, just asking. Remember, advanced technology made the ride possible, so don't question it. Let's go. Work that buzzer to choose the amount. That'll work. Try this category. Digital technology and healthy bowels. So I'm sure you're all aware of the importance of maintaining a high-fiber diet. Never too early to think about it. This way you can avoid painful outpatient surgery. Yesterday. Anyway, what would a high-fiber optic diet consist of? Generous daily servings of aluminum, generous daily servings of glass, generous daily servings of silicone, or generous daily servings of nylon. It's yours if you want it. Fiber optic cables use thin strands of glass to transmit data. But if you actually started the diet, I think you'd find your data transmission a little uncomfortable, if you know what I mean. Buzz in for the bucks, baby. This category is WIT, the Welding Institute of Technology. Okay, you remember how in Flashdance everyone said Jennifer Beals was a maniac on the floor? Well, get ready for this. Suppose in the movie Flashdance, Jennifer Beals were an ENIAC on the floor. Which of these would she do? Calculate sums like she's never done before, conduct heat like she's never done before, cook like she's never done before, or launch missiles like she's never done before. The ENIAC was the first large-scale modern computer.
548, 34,
Oh
96,
God, is she
85,
hot? Look at those
98,
figures. Hit that buzzer and try to snag the highest value. Ka-ching! That's gonna count. Here's the category. Delivering mail through rain, sleet, and spam. Yeah, no, I know. Queen Elizabeth II seems pretty stuffy and old-fashioned, but I think she's kind of a closet techno geek because she has, in fact, used email. Say that a lost email finally shows up in your inbox, and turns out it's the first email Queen Elizabeth II ever sent. Based on current events at the time, how might it read? No more Soviet Union! Woohoo! I have Berlin Wall pieces for sale. President Ford is such a bore. Or, I don't understand the whitewater issue. Go on, do it! Ford was still president when Queen Elizabeth sent her first email back in 1976. So now that you got her email, she'll get a notification that you read it. And then she'll call you and leave a message on your voicemail asking you what you thought. And you can send her an email back asking to arrange a meeting, and then she'll write back and have you paid her. Buzz in and lock on to the highest value you can. Here's a little something I call think about hiring a different ad agency. Hey, have you seen those annoying Think Different ads for Apple Computer? Say Apple devised a campaign around John McIntosh, for whom the Macintosh Apple is named. Considering how he discovered the apples, what might be a good slogan for Apple? Make mistakes. Try pruning. Plant deeper. Or find stuff. Go for it. Canadian farmer John McIntosh just found these things growing on his land in Ontario. Which I think is more or less the way it happened with Bill Gates and his Windows. Hit that buzzer and grab the highest value. Oh, nice one. You want some trouble, my friend? You got it. Let's get into a Dis or Dat. The name of your Dis or Dat category is Subject Dynamite. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a computer virus hoax, a Jimmy Walker TV show, or both. Cash in for each one you get right, and you lose cash if you get one incorrect or don't get to it. You gotta get all 7 of them in 30 seconds. Let the magic begin. Dienda, virus, Walker show, or both? Arena. Bad Cat. Baby New Year. At Ease. Good Times. Pen Pal. You didn't get one right. Check out your score there, make sure everything's in order, and we're moving on. Slap your buzzer and we'll find out how much the next question's gonna be. The category is Physics, the extended mix. Pay attention now, this here's a fill-in-the-blank question, so when you know the answer, buzz your little buzzer and type. You ready? If Einstein had theorized that E equals MC Hammer, to what force would the rapper be equivalent? Make me proud. Type in your answer and hit return. Come on.
Do not operate heavy machinery while choosing wrong answers.
In this equation, MC Hammer is equal to energy. Apparently, you couldn't touch this. Coming at you. Bob says math ain't so hard. Okay, it's party time with 3,653 of my best friends. Because he's such a do-it-yourselfer, which of these might handyman Bob Vila choose over a calculator? A divining rod, a protractor, an abacus, or a rubber band and a wing nut? Come on, take it! An abacus can't do any calculating at all. It just keeps track of numbers for people who can already count. You know, like Bob. But remember, before doing any calculating, be sure to put on your safety goggles. All right, buzz in and get your money. It's not a speed bump, it's roadkill. Don't forget, when you see the answer that unites the pair of items on the screen, go ahead and buzz in. And we got a bonus question at the end that could mean even more cash. Time to start grinding your gears. Let's do it. Working class collar and depressed. What do these 2 items have in common? Score. Deep Brown and Parliament's funky blank city. Too Brighton and Female Whale. And moonshine equals blank squeezes. Golf club and blank wind instrument. Fireplace tool and face without expression. Score. Irish famine and lazy cow. Couch blank. All right, let's go for the bonus. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all brands of computers? Kinds of chips? Popular software? Time-wasting computer games? Corporate gift baskets? Food stuck in your keyboard? Time-wasting computer games? Kinds of chips? You got it! Oh, you cashed in those chips, huh? Here's your current score. You feel good about that? Let's keep going. Buzz in and tell me how much the next question's gonna be. This one's called You're as Sharp as a Tachometer. Time for the trivia. Say you need to reinvent the wheel. Assuming your wheel still uses the parts of a circle, which of these do you not need? An area, a radium, a center, or a diameter? If you want it. Radium is an element, not part of a circle. You must be very proud of yourself. The cavemen could at least draw their plans out on the walls, but you had to think all on your own. Hit the buzzer for the value on this one. The category's gonna be LeMay Day. Okay, do you remember how General Curtis LeMay threatened to bomb the North Vietnamese back to the Stone Age? Oh yeah, he said it. I heard him. Anyway, imagine General LeMay's machismo got out of hand. If the North Vietnamese had been bombed back to the Stone Age, what would they not be doing today? Starting fires, using crude metal tools, domesticating animals, or cultivating crops? Nope, Stone Agers knew how to farm. In fact, they still sell some of their produce at my local supermarket. Real cheap. So you don't lose any sleep over it. Metal tools didn't come along until the Copper Age. Folks during the Stone Age used tools made of, get this, stone.
And remember, before using any tool, be sure to put on your safety goggles. Ow, my eye!
Buzz in and lock on to the highest value you can. Up next, jingle all the way to the bank. Okay, first there was the Terminator, then you got T2, right? Well, there's no such thing as the end of a series when big bucks are involved. Except maybe this one. That's another story. Anyway, suppose the third installment in the Terminator series, T3, is released. Considering what a T3 is, what weak premise could explain Arnold's return from the dead? He was rebuilt from digital video analysis. A super collider regenerated him. He was downloaded from the net. Or magic. Come on, take it! T3s are high-bandwidth phone lines for transferring computer data real fast-like. I hear studio execs considered calling Terminator 3 the downloader, but just didn't sound as glamorous. Buzz in for the bucks, baby. That looks good. Way to grab it. Try this category. Technology can be so wacky. Ready or not, here it comes. What's this cute little thing called? ASCII, hypertext, an emoticon, or a cookie? Go for it. Those annoying little smiley faces are called emoticons. Man, what a cold, impersonal world we live in. You know, it used to be you just go over to the person's house with your face all screwed up and your head cocked sideways. Slap your buzzer and we'll find out how much the next question's gonna be. Sure hope this clue's not too technical for you. Keep me up, Scotty. And if you do really well, you should be really ashamed. Bye-bye. That's it, you got them all. I mean, you know, who the hell else was gonna get them, right?
From the pure mountain spring waters of Colorado to the whispering wheat fields of Montana comes whole, natural, yummy goodness. Whole, natural, yummy goodness comes in 846 nature-bursting flavors, including brand new